Hello again, welcome to today's attempt at the Stepdle puzzle. We had words associated with New Zealand the other day. Well, today is apparently Australia Day. Happy Australia Day to any Australians celebrating. So I'm going to be using words connected with Australia, starting with the Great Barrier Reef. And I'm glad to see that we do at least have one E, because when you use a word with two of them, that could have gone horribly wrong. As it happens, I'm making very slow progress. At least I have the E in the right place, but I have no other letters correct. Oh, I hope this is correct. And I still don't have the right vowels. This is going very wrong very quickly. It's not quite a joke, but that was not a good start. 7 guesses. I think I had 8 guesses on the first one the other day, so I suppose I shouldn't complain. Let's move on to the Sydney Opera House, and we have 2 letters, neither of them in the right place, but it's a good start, or rather it could be a worse start. Let's take the pessimistic view, it could have been worse. But with the L, it could have been a duplicated O, so L-O-O, but I think it was a lot more likely that the L was 4th, and whole just jumped out at me, so you can call me lucky, but I think there was an element of skill to that. Now, there are lots of animals indigenous to Australia. Everyone likes a good wombat. The one fact everybody knows is that its poo is cubed, and if you didn't know it before, you definitely do now. So I've started with wombat, and it's not really helped. I didn't expect miracles, given that the W, M and B are all fairly uncommon letters, but I thought I might get more than just one letter, and it's not even in the right place. Let's try and filter out a few other letters. And we still don't have much in the right place. So, it's not an ER ending. Is it going to be an RE beginning? It could be return. I think I have to try that, because even if it's wrong, it will tell me if the RE is at the beginning. And it's not. And we don't even have a U. So E is the only vowel. Does that mean we have a Y? I was almost about to do sentry, as in a guard, S-E-N-T-R-Y, but we can't have the T in 4th. And if it's not a T-R-Y ending, then I think it's less likely that it's got a Y in at all. So that means we probably are looking at duplicated E's, but they can't be 2nd or 5th. Is it going to end? It can't even be centre, because we can't have the E 2nd. It could start with the E, but then how would this word continue after that? It probably starts TR, because we're running out of places to use this T. If it is TR, then we're going to have the E 3rd, because we can't have any other vowels. We have to use the N, so it's looking very like it might be trendy. Oh, it's trend, but it's not trendy. So if we don't have any more vowels, it's probably trench. Got there in the end, but that was a little bit of a struggle. And to finish off, this is not going to be the correct answer because it's never a plural, but we will go for Alice Springs. And we've got the S and the R in the right place, and we have a 2nd S later on. That's quite lucky. Quite a nice surprise. What are we going to put 2nd? We could put a U, surmise, or something like that, although not specifically surmise because we can't use the I. Or we could put a C or a T or an H possibly in there. What do we think is more likely? Where is the other S going to go? That's the big question. If it's not at the end, that it's obviously not going to be 2nd either, and it's probably not going to be 4th, so it's quite restricted. Could be an EST ending, but sorest is too short, and I'm not quite sure what else it can be. Can't be scrunch or anything like that. We need to use that other S. if it's a beginning. Again, I don't know where we would use that other S. I do like the idea of it being an EST ending, but I cannot think of anything that works with the S and the R in first and fifth. I'm sure there must be something that works. What are we going to go for instead? That's a very good question. And I do not know the answer. Not being able to use that I is making things surprisingly difficult. Service, surmise, there are so many things that use an I. I know we can't be service because we have to use the other S, but just trying to prove that everything I think of has got an I in it. And I don't know why. I'm going to have to go for something that I know is not correct in a minute. Could be an SH ending if it's not an EST ending. Let's not put a double S at the beginning. Is stressy a word? Kind of want to use something that's got S in a few other places just to work out once and for all where it actually is. That's a German or a French word, isn't it? What else can this be? This shouldn't be taking this long to even find one single word that works. Right, let's use a C and a T. Let's try stretch. It's not going to be correct because we aren't using the other S, but it will give us a lot of information, I think. The T, the C and the H could all be second, but now we've ruled out the T and the H, so it's probably SCR. I'm not really sure that's helped. Ruling out the E always hinders. So we're going to have a vowel next. O or A perhaps. Then we're still going to need this S to be somewhere. And I don't know where. Don't know why my chair is falling down. Just like my chances of completing this puzzle. Sarcasm. Maybe it's an A in second. Oh, after all that. Clearly it was the chair's fault. As soon as I moved it, the answer came to me. 7353, that's definitely not my best. But it's not my worst either, so I suppose I can't complain too much. Way too many guesses on this 7 and the 5. Although joke, I think, was a bit unfortunate because the J and the K are uncommon letters, so quite a difficult one today. That's my excuse anyway. Happy Australia Day once again to anyone celebrating. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.